Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how I make better mockups for my print-on-demand stickers that I offer in my Etsy shop from the Printify platform, specifically showing customers the difference between the white and the transparent background stickers. So if you want to offer mockups that look more like this than the stock mockups that Printify offers, stick around. All right, so the example I'm going to use to show you how to make better mockups for your stickers is this vector graphic of a Bitcoin coin that I got on Pixabay. It is a search engine site for graphics, photos, illustrations, all kinds of stuff that is free for commercial use. So let's pretend I want to sell a sticker featuring this graphic. So I downloaded this as an SVG graphic and then saved it as a PNG file in the appropriate size. And I've uploaded it here into a Spoke Custom Products Kiss Cut sticker on Printify, which basically just means that the sticker will peel off the backing in the exact shape of your graphic. In this case, it's round, so I could have used a round sticker, but I used the Kiss Cut option because that's normally what I offer in my Etsy shop. And I selected the 4x4-inch size. You can go up to your settings here and select from multiple sizes. They have 4 different size options. They also have the transparent or the white background option. I like to select both and just give my customer the option of transparent backing or white backing. But my issue has always been that the mockups, the default mockups, you'll notice there's only 2. There's this sort of straight on flat mockup of the sticker, and then there's the mockup that they show it, they call it the context mockup, where they show it on, in this case, on a laptop, kind of on the corner of the keyboard area of a laptop. And you can tell the difference between the white and the transparent backing in the context mockup, but in the straight on one, it's really hard to tell the difference, especially on a small, like on a thumbnail size, or if you're on your phone, you know, searching on Etsy and you're looking at the listing. And I just don't think it really does it justice to see what the difference is between the two. So what I do is I create my own mockup using the 2 flat mockups to show them side by side with the transparency effect sort of a lot more visible. So what I do is I use the preview view here, and I'll right click on both the white and the transparent preview images and save them, and they'll download as a JPEG file. So save both the transparent and the white version. And then I will come over to a different website called Pexels, which offers, again, these are free graphics, free images that you can use for commercial use. Now, Pixabay has some graphics and images like this as well, but Pexels, I've found, has a better variety, selection of background style images, I guess I would call them, things like this. So I searched for just wood, and you get a lot of these just straight on flat images of different wood grains. Some are just, you know, one solid piece, some are plank style. A lot of things that work very well as backgrounds for mockups. Now, Pixabay, like I mentioned, does have some of these, but I think Pexels has a better selection. So I picked this one. I'm going to download this one as the original size, which in this case happens to be 2832 by 2832. So I'll download that and save that. I'm going to use that as the background, so it's easier to tell the difference between the white and the transparent. Once I've got my samples downloaded and my background downloaded, I'm going to come into Photoshop here, and I've got a transparent file already open that is 2500 by 2000. That's just the size I like to use for this, for my mockups. And I'm going to place embed first the 2 coin images. So we're going to place embed both of those. And I'm going to size them down a little bit to the point where it looks to me like they will fit side by side in the mockup. And we'll get the second one here. I want to make sure they're the same size, so just kind of overlay and then drag it up to match. There we go. Okay, so they're the same size. All right. Now, first thing we need to do is delete the white, solid white background here because we don't want that, obviously. And I'm going to use the magic wand tool to select and get rid of the background. We need to rasterize these layers, though, so that we can delete the white area. So we'll do that first. Then we'll go ahead and use the magic wand tool to select this white area and get rid of it. Now I don't want to have very much tolerance set in my settings up here because I only want to select what's solid white, and that's more important for the one with the transparent background, but I'm going to change the setting right now. Right now it's at 30. I'm going to change it all the way down to 0. And I've also got the sample size set to point sample. That basically is just telling Photoshop, don't bleed out and select anything remotely close. I only select the pixels that match the exact point that I'm selecting. So we'll do that on the first one on the right there, and then use Control X to delete it. You'll see that leaves the nice border. That's the white background sticker. So we got a nice solid white border. Now we're going to do the same thing for the transparent one. And you can see it's selected only the solid white. It did not select any of the transparent border area. So we'll delete that one. And now we've got two nice cutout stickers of the two options side by side here. Okay, so now they're nice and clean side by side, but there's one more step here that I like to take. And that is just to sort of take the mock-up to the next level, because this transparent area, you can kind of tell it's, you know, there's a difference here between the one on the right and the one on the left as far as just the way they look. But in the transparent backing image, it's not actually transparent. It's just kind of a different shade of white, really, kind of almost a grayish color. It's not actually transparent in this image like it would be in real life. But I can mirror that effect and make it look a lot more like real life. So let me use the magic wand again. I'm going to increase my tolerance this time up to 30 because I want it to spread out and select a little bit more. And I'm going to go into this border area and click. And you'll see what that did is it selected a range of pixels that were within the given tolerance of where I selected. So it's got the majority of the border selected, just a tiny little thin strip of it that's not selected, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be, you know, the whole thing, because this is zoomed into 141%. You won't be able to tell the difference at normal size. So I'm going to go up to Edit and select Fill. So Edit and Fill. With the border selected, I'm going to choose, make sure that I have selected here foreground color as the contents. The mode I want to set to clear, and I'm going to start with an opacity setting of 25%. And we'll hit OK. Now I can already see that that has now changed the transparency here, but let's add the background so that we can see what it really looks like. I'm just going to hit Control D here to deselect that. Let me zoom back out a bit. Here we go. I'm going to add a layer, drag it to be the bottom layer, and then we're going to embed the wood background file that we downloaded. And I'm just going to drag that to be the full size of the canvas. There we go. Okay, now you can see, let me zoom back in. See how you can see now on the transparent background sticker, you can actually see some of that wood grain through the border here. That is exactly what we wanted. Now this mock-up looks a lot more true to life. It really looks like this sticker will look in real life. You'll be able to see whatever's behind it around that border cutout, whereas the white one has a solid white background. Now what I like to do, just to sort of finish off this mock-up, is throw in a little bit of text so that it's clearly labeled. We'll just put transparent at the top of the transparent sticker. We'll copy this and put white over the white background sticker. Make sure it's nice and centered, of course. And then I think I probably need to vertically center this whole thing a little bit better here, because I did not do that. So let's vertically center it a little better. And that is it. So that's our result. Now we have a nice side-by-side comparison of the transparent background sticker and the white background sticker that I will add to my Etsy images for my listing, and the customer will be able to clearly see what the difference is with these side-by-side. And that's it. That's how you do this. This is how I do it. And please let me know in the comments if you have a better or a different way of creating improved mock-ups for your stickers that you sell in your Etsy shop. If you found this helpful, please let me know. And like the video to help the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe to the POD Insights channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks everybody. See you next time.